Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Mohammed Khan and today we are diving into a topic that affects thousands of professionals around the world, the H-1B visa. Whether you are a skilled worker dreaming of a job in the US or an employer looking to hire the global talent, this video will break it all down for you. So let's get started. What are the changes Trump administration is bringing to H-1B program? The Financial Times noted that any record older than 5 years will be deleted from the flag system. Employers were reportedly asked to download any cases older than 5 years. Starting this Thursday, all temporary labor condition applications will be eliminated. The USCIS, which operates under the Homeland Security Department, is also planning to launch a new application process for employees. In the previous system, multiple employers could file applications for an individual, but the new system will give all applicants an equal chance regardless of how many employers file for them. The registration fee will be increased from $10 to $215 per entry. What is H-1B visa? The H-1B visa is a non-immigrant visa that allows US employers to hire foreign workers in specialized fields like IT, finance, engineering, healthcare, and many more. It was introduced under the Immigration Act of 1990 to help American companies fill positions that requires highly specialized knowledge. So, how does it work? How does one get an H-1B visa? Here's the process simplified. The 5 steps. Job offer. You must first secure a job offer from the US employer. Secondly, employer sponsorship. Your employer submits a labor condition application, LCA, to the US Department of Labor to ensure wages. Third one, petition filing. After the LCA is approved, the employer files Form I-129 with US Citizenship and Immigration Services. Fourth, H-1B lottery system. Due to high demand, a lottery system randomly selects applications if the cap is reached. Fifth, approval and visa stamping. If selected, the visa is processed and you can start working in the US. Now, let's look at the eligibility criteria. Who can apply for an H-1B visa? Here are the basic requirements. You must have a bachelor degree, master's, or equivalent experience in a specialized field. The job must require this specific degree. The employer must prove that hiring a foreign worker is necessary. H-1B visa cap and lottery system. Here is where things get tricky. The H-1B visa is capped at 85,000 visas per year. Out of that, 65,000 for general applicants, 20,000 for those with advanced degrees from US institutes. If application exceeds this cap, which they usually do, a computerized lottery system randomly selects candidates. So yes, luck plays a crucial role over here. How many times can you apply for H-1B? One of the most common questions is, how many times can an individual apply for H-1B visa? The answer is, there is no official limit on the number of times you can apply. However, there are some important points to remember. You can only apply once a fiscal year under the lottery system. If not selected, you can reapply in the next year's lottery. If multiple employers submit separate positions for you, each entry increases your chances, but duplicate applications from the same employers are prohibited. Cap-exempt employers allows you to apply anytime, avoiding the lottery altogether. H-1B visa duration and extension. The H-1B visa is initially granted for 3 years and can be extended up to 6 years. If your employer sponsors you for a green card during that period, you may be eligible to stay beyond 6 years. Exempt employers. Did you know that some employers are exempt from the H-1B cap and can apply any time of the year? These are called Cap-exempt employers, And they include, for example, non-profit research organizations, government research institutions, institutions of higher education, for example, universities and colleges. Lastly, non-profit organizations affiliated with universities. Since these employers are not restricted by the annual H-1B lottery cap, foreign workers applying through them have a much better chance of getting approved without the uncertainty of the lottery. Let's look at the pros and cons for the exempt camp employers. Like everything, working for an H-1B versus Cap-exempt employers has its pros and cons. Let's look at the pros. It's no lottery system. Apply anytime. More job securities with research and educational institutions. Less competition with the visa approvals. And look at the cons. Salaries may be lower than the private sector jobs. Fewer opportunities in the non-research fields. Changing jobs to a private company may require going through a lottery system again. Let's look at the pros and cons for the H-1B visas. Like everything, the H-1B visa has its own pros and cons. Let's look at the pros now. Work legally in the US with competitive salaries. Pathway to a green card. Opportunity to bring dependents, for example, spouse, children, under H-1B, H-4 visas. Where the cons are high competition and lottery-based selection. Depending on H-4 cannot work eligible under H-4 EAD rules. Employers control your visa status, limiting job flexibility. Recent changes in future outlook. The H-1B visa program is always evolving. Recent updates include stricter rules, wage-based selections and coordinations, and digital transformation and processing. It's crucial to stay informed about the policy changes that may impact applications. Let's look at some tips for a successful H-1B applications. To increase your chances for a successful H-1B application, first is apply early. Meet all deadlines promptly. Complete documentation. Ensure all the forms are filled out correctly. Employer compliance. Your employer should adhere to all regulations and wage requirements. Stay informed. Keep up to date with any changes in immigration laws and policies. This will increase your chances of getting selected into H-1B application. So there you have it. A complete breakdown of H-1B visa program. If you found this video helpful, give a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Have questions? Drop them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer. Until then, see you soon. Have a good one.